in here. But I'm sorry, the day that you give up on your own town, I'm sorry, that says something right there alone. See, the issue just didn't start here. It's been brewing for a while. Now, when we held the first city town meeting, and I was the mediator there, where were you then? Where were you then to voice your opinion? And there is not just one man on an island. We are united. And if we don't start acting united, our kids are going to follow in the sad footsteps that we are showing them. You say it's not about color, but something was mentioned. Okay? So therefore, something's not right. We say we zone out members on the Board of Ed, but let's be honest with one another. How many times have you talked and your kids heard you talk?
Right.
How many times did you say something that you didn't have all the facts? So until you get all of the facts, what right do you have to say anything? Nothing at all. So get the facts from the beginning. And you don't come here. This is not a lynching mob. I'm sorry, it's not. And I'd be darned if I let Norwalk go back. I did not move back to Norwalk to give up. I didn't move back to say, you know what? The school system all around the world has issues. It's not just Norwalk. Wake up, Norwalk. We're still trying to play catch up with the system. Be honest. Be honest with yourself.
30 seconds.
And when you go, look in the mirror. If you have no sin in you, then you cast the first stone.
On deck, we have Mr. Eric Nieder.
Good evening, Mayor Rilling, Dr. Rivera. My name is Carolyn Fuller. I reside at 100 Stewart Avenue in Norwalk. I am the mother of past Norwalk public school students. I am the nanny to 6, not the nanny, but the nanny to 6 students who are presently right now in the Norwalk public schools. And I also am a paraprofessional at Jefferson Science Magnet School, the nationally recognized Blue Ribbon School, only elementary school in Connecticut. And I will say that as long as I come up here to this microphone, because that's something that this city needs to be proud of. We didn't get any kind of real recognition. Little part there on the Norwalk Public Schools website, but we got that for closing the achievement gap. I am the facilitator for a group called UGEMA, not Umoja, UGEMA, which means Collective Work and Responsibility, made up of 4th and 5th grade students. And I'm here today, for 3 years, this was my 3rd year, 2014, we hosted a Black History Luncheon in February. Every member of this board was invited. Dr. Rivera came with Mr. Tony Dodona, Mrs. Mosby, Ms. Rivas in her absence, and Mrs. Murray. No one else has ever come forward to see what our kids are doing. It's not just a little group that we sit and play basketball or do. They, this year, said they wanted to invite some politicians. So we sat and wrote a letter to President Obama. That was their first choice. Sorry, Dr. Rivera. And do you want to know the thrill that they got back? Even though that we know the letter is written in his office and whatever, we got a letter back that said he would have loved to have come, but he was going to be out of the country that week. So then we moved on. We went to Governor Malloy. He couldn't come either. So then they said, well, what about people in Norwalk? And so we had Representative Morris, Representative Perone. Dr. Rivera was there. We had the chief of police, we have Mayor Rilling, but they didn't see anybody else here from the Board of Ed, who everybody wants to yada, yada, yada about work for the children. So, Dr. Rivera, if I may approach, I'm watching up Judge Judy. This is just a little gift from the Ujima Principal Collective at Jefferson School. You're going to take this with you and you're going to remember it because it's something from Jefferson. And you'll remember that we were the school, the only elementary school in Connecticut that was nationally recognized.